I don't know what happened. It was acting jokes, man. Fuck. My bad. I don't know what happened. But I know what happened. All right, let's go, man. I'm on fight night. Niggas cannot see me on this shit. For real. I don't give a fuck who they pick. Shit, I'm only fucking with Derek Smith with the share and the light. What it do, my guy? I'm only motherfucking picking motherfucking Ray Robinson or Tyson. That's it. These niggas is hoes to me. Real. That's it. Derek Smith, what it do? See if we can get one. I go heavyweight, so I don't give a fuck. Shit, man, chilling, man. I was gonna play some Madden, man. To be honest, I gotta run another errand and shit. If I get caught up in Madden, man, I'll be on this motherfucker all night. But I'll definitely be on this motherfucker all day tomorrow. Yeah, and the weekend too. On Madden, yeah. Like I said, I should have played that shit earlier. But I already know how I am. I'll get caught up. Man, fuck it. I'm gonna have to go fucking heavyweight. I'm gonna whoop me in the game. I'm gonna have to go heavyweight. I can always get one in there. Oh, man. Man, you pick Tyson. Go ahead, man. Well, all right, well, give me that nigga then, man. What the fuck? Come on. Hit the button, nigga. Shit. Get busy again, nigga. I'm whooping niggas' ass on this shit. Man, fuck who they pick, nigga. That like follow the share, nigga. He got Ali, fuck it, nigga. I know he wanted Tyson. Lano is up in this motherfucker. Nigga, the 2K god, nigga. I'll be seeing you whoop ass, nigga.
10 rounds in the heavyweight division. This should be a good one.
Come on, man.
Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Muhammad Ali is assured that tonight is his night. That is as confident of a ring walk as you will ever see.
I appreciate y'all, man, just stopping through, man. I'm just fuck with that shit for 1 second.
Now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. How important is the jab in a matchup like this, a power puncher against an outside fighter?
You know, that's a great question, Phil, because a lot of people would think, and I think wrongly, that the speed guy, the boxer, the jab would be only important to him to stay on the outside, use defense a little bit with that jab separation. But of course, the power puncher, he wants to use that jab to close the gap.
through this round. And now he digs in with that hook to the body.
Punch and move. Back to the body.
Blocks that belt line well. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Come on, kid.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Mike Tyson.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Able to
He's no
show
match.
his blocking ability. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go
We got
what was
this.
late.
You're doing fine.
He wanted to go smoke. He probably wanted to go smoke.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Very accurate two-punch combo by Mike Tyson, committing to the work downstairs with the left. And he returns on that exchange. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Oh, my fault.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. How important are these mental gymnastics that Muhammad Ali twists and turns, like his pre-fight antics?
Oh, shit.
In terms of him getting the results that he wants.
Well, I think he looks for two things. It's the double-edged sword. One is that, you know, he can kind of invade the psyche of his opponent, weaken him a little bit. But it's also for himself. It's to build himself up, to give himself something to aspire to, something to make sure that he lives up to. Puts himself on a spot that now he has to be sure that he handles.
Nice wrist 1-2 combination by Mike Tyson. Showing you some defense there with the block. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Muhammad Ali. Good block by Ali.
Keep your head moving.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Good smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled
Come
that
on.
right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder,
He caught
and
me.
then gave him the right hand.
Ali's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round.
He caught
The
me.
reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I
He's
didn't
throwing
know.
them too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Nice 2-punch combo by Muhammad Ali.
Come on, nigga.
Little head hunting with the left. Landing 2 jabs by Muhammad Ali.
Nice, nice. Small punch.
Coming to the halfway halfway point of this third round. Scored well up top. Double jab upstairs. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali.
Why does he keep doing it?
Nice block by Mike Tyson. This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how he has his arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his opponent's punches to get in. Jab and a straight by Mike Tyson. Ali's hit by a counter punch there. Tyson showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, snap.
Why does he keep doing that?
Disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali.
Come on. They ain't winning that shit.
As soon as you feel ropey, move out.
You can't be winning that.
And let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Flush right hand to the head. Ali's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Nice, nice.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Move in and out. Move, move.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
That was not well targeted by Muhammad Ali. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Keep working the body.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Stay on the outside. Relax, relax.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Come on.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense
go.
that at any point
I
this
gotta knock
fight
his
will
ass
come
out.
to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Tyson's dominating the action so far tonight. These middle rounds are showing that his style of coming at
fucking
you
him
and
up.
trying to get you is working out.
Yeah, it's worked out so far. We'll see whether or not his opponent makes an adjustment. He doesn't do well with guys that move.
I don't want that.
There he is on the inside, doing well. Halfway into round number 5 here. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Nice combination by Mike Tyson. Tyson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Move your head.
There's the old 1-2 coming after him. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Come on, kid.
Good double jab by Mike Tyson. Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Boy, some of the
Oh, he's going down.
really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just
Somebody's going down.
Body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in old days.
Let's go.
He's right in front of you, and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. There he is, working the body. Big left hand from Iron Mike. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Well timed by Muhammad Ali, who took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
At this point, I'd start to question what happened in training camp. Ali's got nothing left in the tank.
I would question that too. You know, the first thing that comes to my mind is that they were expecting a knockout, so they trained for a short fight. And guess what? They're sorry.
Nice combination by Mike Tyson. Ali's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
And a good solid 1-2 combo by Mike Tyson. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. That right hand over the top lands flush. Big
Get him out of here!
crashing home. Late goings here.
Tyson's getting busy in this bitch!
Can he survive it?
That nigga's trash! He's trash! Get your bitch ass up!
Just what he needed. The belt
Now I got Tyson looking like motherfucking Mayweather in this bitch.
punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is,
Let's go.
you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that.
Tyson
fairway.
busy, nigga. Watch. Oh, watch Tyson. Watch him get busy. He thought I was just gonna rush him.
What a great
Don't do
job.
that,
He
nigga.
gave
I'm a
one
boxer,
back
nigga.
in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. Muhammad
Turn that
Ali's coming
motherfucking
out
body up.
after being knocked
Turn
down
that body
in
up.
the previous round.
Come
How
on.
important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit.
Turn
of
that
a
body
double-edged
up.
sword there, Joe, because if you're too
Watch these
cautious,
combos.
hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not
Watch
gonna
these
leave him
combos.
alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him.
Come
Let
on.
him think you want to engage a little bit. And
Ooh.
then wind up boxing, staying on
Come
the
on.
outside, buying some time.
Look at this. He got banged up real good, but yet he's throwing back punches.
Look at
Well,
him.
this is where nature can hurt you because his nature right now.
Come on,
is
Will
saying,
Smith.
I gotta attack back, but right now what he needs is a little experience.
Come on!
And once again, he goes.
Pinky, what it do? I'm knocking niggas the fuck out!
He rise up again.
Let's go! Appreciate that like. See if this nigga get the fuck up. He ain't gonna get the fuck up. We undefeated tonight. Get your bitch ass up.
It's over.
D. Smith with the hashtag Pinky. Pinky in the building.
Bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Get that nigga the fuck up. Get him a stretcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
Let's go, man. Appreciate everybody in the building. Don't worry, I'll be on that Madden.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control
These
distance?
trash-ass
But you want
niggas.
to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight.
What we on, man? We what? We 3-0.
I'm Joe Tessitore
3-0.
saying thanks for being with us.
The last nigga that beat me, who the fuck I had? I think I had like Zab Judah or some shit. Some other niggas. But I ain't picking none of them niggas no more. It's either 2 niggas. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all motherfucking day. I gotta go make some runs. Well, fuck, who niggas got it? Hold up, man. Come on, nigga. Hold on, nigga. What the fuck? Where my nigga at? Oh, there we go. Let's go, nigga. That's what I'm playing with. I don't give a fuck.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event. 10 rounds, middleweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Watch me beat this nigga up quick. Quick.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Oh, what a nice right hand by Ray Robinson.
You ain't gonna do shit.
How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Good, strong combo. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Scored well with that straight left.
Knock his motherfucking mohawk off.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Ooh.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Comes right back at him with a left hand. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And we come to the end of the round.
I got him.
And you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet
I got
science.
him.
Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
Hey, nigga. Oh, nigga, my defense too real.
Sugar Ray Robinson's not just loading up.
My defense too
he's
real.
landing combination punches like he did right there.
I'm attacking tonight.
Committing to the combo now. Both land. Ray Robinson blocks that punch.
You got this one.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space.
Oh, why
and
you even
then
throw that
landed
to the body?
counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Robinson. And he scores with a three-punch combo. Good way to protect the midsection. Oh,
Come on,
very
Ricky.
nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss,
Hello.
you make him pay.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Keep working the bud. Good combination.
I'll take that round, nigga.
Robinson's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers. And round number 3 is underway. He comes with the straight right hand. Robinson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Up top with the right hand. Able to block and counter back. He fires off the combination there and it lands.
Nigga hitting there. What you want me to attack first? Cool.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Robinson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Great movement to get away from those punches. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good return fire that time. Nice work, nice work. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He scores with the left. And he stays downstairs. Sugar Ray Robinson with a block punch. Just like that, just like that.
Okay, I'll throw that.
Final 10 seconds. Or he scores well with the double jab.
All right, listen. You need to create more count.
I gave him now?
Robinson's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Blocks that punch. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Robinson's again on the receiving side of an uppercut. And now he's targeting upstairs. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Good combination landing. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's solid.
Fuck out of here!
The torque from that uppercut in Florida.
Stand up. 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Get up.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Sugar Ray Robinson's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Fires right back at him. Double up punch. Sugar Ray Robinson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Little volume punching to the body there. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Bitch.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Listen.
Let's go. Whooping ass.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you could tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
And now a little combination.
Let's go. He about to go down.
Both shots. Nice work on the outside by Sugar Ray Robinson. And that's what fighters do.
Ooh.
Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Working his
Oh,
way
his
on the
kidneys.
outside and working well.
Hit him in the
His
yeaver.
opponent.
And his opponent got caught.
Get out of here.
And
Get out of here.
he goes. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
Fucking whooping his ass on this shit. Fuck up, nigga.
1, 2, 3,
I'm the best on this shit.
5,
Bitch.
7, 8,
Come on.
9,
Come on, I'll run another one.
Over.
I'll
This
play another one.
fight is over. Robinson's in
Fuck,
prime
nigga.
form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Niggas trash on this shit. Give me a second. Hold on, don't leave.
Want to get people
Hey,
interested.
no bullshit.
He just did that.
No bullshit on this shit, bro. Shit, I ain't lost. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't
Joe
lost.
Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying, thanks for being with us.
I ain't lost. I ain't lost. Come on. Man, defeated on this shit. Niggas trash. In the fight been over when the shit started. I ain't evaluate none of these niggas. They fucking trash to me. Come on. Which y'all want me to go to? I already picked heavyweight. Niggas can't see my Ray Robinson. That nigga a beast. I play heavyweight. Come on. Whooping ass all day on this shit. I don't give a fuck who you got. I don't care who you pick, that's what I'm running with. I've seen them all.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand.
Oh, hell no, nigga. This shit is
in
not.
beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday.
Come on.
Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
They're like falling the shit, man. This is gonna be no match.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
This is no match. Unless you prove me wrong.
Combination punching is working well here. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Robinson.
Nah, like I said, unless you prove me wrong.
By a right hand. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's
Look at this
not
nigga.
al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Oh,
Unless you prove me wrong. Unless you prove me wrong.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Well, and that's exactly what he deserves.
Bitch ass nigga.
Warning him for the headbutt.
Look at you.
1 point for head.
Now I'ma really whoop your ass. Just for that, I'ma whoop your ass.
Robinson's showing you that sublime
What?
skill right now.
I'ma just beat him up. I don't even wanna knock. I'ma just beat him up.
What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
And it
Come
sure
on.
is.
Teddy, he's been staggered and stunned, and now these
Watch it.
flailing arm shots.
Yeah, he's going to leave himself more wide open. Right now, he'd be better off not throwing, just defending.
Ray Robinson utilizing that jab well. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Nigga
Yeah,
trash.
so if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the
He
great
trash.
nights to talk about.
Watch it.
Well, here in this matchup, Teddy, Sugar Ray Robinson is facing a guy who's going to try to stay on the outside. He's never probably going to come in.
I'm facing a nigga that's
So
trash.
that could be a problem with Sugar Ray Robinson because he has probably better speed than just about any fighter around, and the speed can be really used anywhere, but
Whoa,
especially
nigga.
on the outside. So expect Robinson
Come on, nigga.
to find a way early on to prove that to his opponent.
Let's end this
We
quick.
come to the end of round number one. Palmer's commitment to just pure offense is lacking right now. I mean, the guy has to let the hands go.
Watch
Well, he
it.
was hurt earlier. You know, there was a little
I'ma just beat him
on
up.
the inside around before, and nobody really noticed it. But guess what? He did. And I think that's why you're seeing him be a little bit unsure of himself and not throwing the punches that otherwise you'd say, hey, come on, how come you're not? That is why.
Robinson's right hand scores well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Robinson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
This is brutal.
Sugar Ray, a good block. Sugar Ray Robinson's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is it? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
He just looks exhausted to me right now. Palmer's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Sugar Ray Robinson so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Well combo up top.
Niggas can't fuck with me on this
And
shit.
we come to the end of round number 2. Palmer's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into the... Well, I think he's going to get the message now. He just
That's cool, man. Just do it again.
Headbutt. You know, he does it again. You got to consider this a DQ. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Robinson's once again the target of a hook. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Range, range. Keep moving. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. Unload! Unload! Move your head! On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Keep moving around the ring. Oh, and he returns
I was supposed to go to the body.
hand. Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's putting forth that hard work. Look at that.
Oh, you trash, dude.
This is gonna be close. He may be able to survive the
I'm
round,
fucking
but
trash.
he has gone down now. Get up. 2, get up. 3, 4, 5. Get up, Jimmy. 6, 7, 8.
What you gonna get up for, nigga?
Palmer's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
Fucking trash.
And that does it for this round. Sugar Ray Robinson's enjoying a big lead here, Teddy, and we talk about this often as we begin round number 4 up 3-0 on your scorecard. When you have scored a knockdown that early in a fight, a real hole for your opponent to try to overcome.
Yeah, because now he has to start taking chances that maybe weren't in the game
I'm
plan.
with the
And
right.
as he takes chances, gets a little reckless, and as you see it, gets caught.
All right,
falling.
fuck it. Let's just get him.
Palmer's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's...
Huge right
Man,
hand
but I ain't
comes
do shit,
crashing
bro.
home. There it is.
Fuck out of here, man.
Once
Nigga
again,
trash.
he goes down. Can he survive this?
Trash, nigga.
1,
Don't get up, man.
3.
Leave that shit what it is. Don't get up. Leave that shit what it is. This nigga want to get the fuck
Palmer's
up.
from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts. No. And the ref is doing it.
That's how you
The
go
ref
out.
is calling this
That's
fight.
cool.
That's a disqualification.
You know what? I'm thinking
He did all that on the
fighter
stream.
wanted it stopped.
That nigga went on like a bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of disqualification, your winner,
I was gonna win anyway.
Sugar Ray Robinson's getting his hand raised, but maybe not the way you want to see it by DQ.
No, not the way a real fighter wants to leave that ring. You know, you want the W, but not that way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.
Well, fuck it, man. Whatever. Oh. I can't fix that right now. My little fucking dot. I can't fix it right now. I'll fix it after this thing. Come on, pick whoever you want, man. You want him? I had to fix that shit right after that shit. Right after that. Get in the fucking can.
They're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Holyfield's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Tyson's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night, fam.
Good block there by Evander Holyfield. That hook was well off the mark. Up top with the quick hook. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Keep your head moving. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Well off the mark by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Holyfield's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. What an excellent two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Right to the head with that right.
I'm always expecting Tyson to get the first round.
To get to his man's paid off well there. He damaged him in that round. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good right hand. Took a shot. Now he gets the left.
All right, come on. I'm tripping.
Combo lands to the head.
Keep working the body.
He scored well after being hit himself.
You got this one.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. What is the formula for potentially defeating a prime Mike Tyson?
Stand up to him. Same formula when you were a kid and you were in the schoolyard with that bully. When he goes after you, don't run away from him. Stand right up to him. Do not submit. He cannot deal with resistance. He cannot deal with somebody saying, okay, I'm going to actually make you fight.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield's got to be feeling the impact of that uppercut.
Okay.
Punch by Mike Tyson. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, Is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield.
He might have got that round.
Evander Holyfield's last round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His
Yeah, he
accuracy
might have got that
way
one.
off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark, if you're traveling outside and you're lost, you need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
He missed with that headshot.
Keep working the body.
Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Turns over that hook upstairs. Boy, that'll put a smile on a trainer's face, landing a flush, strong hook by Mike Tyson. Halfway through this round here. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Tyson's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? That straight right unable to connect. Tyson's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Combination to the head. Flush right hand to the body. He missed that uppercut. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight.
So as we start round 4, we reflect on the first 3, looking at Teddy's scorecard. Good scoring counterpunch by Evander Holyfield. The old 1-2 scores for him. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Evander Holyfield. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
There's the combo downstairs. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Right to the body.
Not focused.
Tried the hook.
Come
didn't
on,
get it.
man.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Tyson's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut.
This shit lagging.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Headshot lands, was a hook. Jab and a straight right by Evander Holyfield.
Keep that head moving.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back
Come on.
in return. Nice work by Evander Holyfield. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. And now he's targeting upstairs. Accurate jab brings the right hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield's able to land a good, solid left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's fighting this fight as if somebody glued the bottom of his shoes to the canvas, Teddy.
Somebody should check that right now. If I was in the corner, I'd call the referee over and say, hey, can you check that for me?
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Targeting the left hand to the body. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. He takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And that's the end of round 5.
Fuck.
Holyfield's now doing what he should have probably been doing a little early on. I liked what we saw out of him in that last round. Now, we still have him losing this fight, but he's closed the gap.
Yeah, he's picking it up, you know, and that's exactly what he has to do is pick it up a little bit. You know, if he was in a car race, he was going about 40 miles an hour, everybody else going 50. Now he's got it up to 45, 48. A couple more miles per hour, you know, push that gas pedal a little more, Joe, and he might be there.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Nowhere close, that punch by Evander Holyfield. Solid left hand to the head. Tyson's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. What we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Good solid 1-2 by Mike Tyson. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Tyson's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Holyfield's once again the target of an uppercut. Tyson's able to avoid that punch. Solid straight right hand. Tyson's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round. Left hand came after the jab. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He just missed that shot up top. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. You're not focused. Right hand downstairs. Mike Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good block there by Evander Holyfield. Tyson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. A crushing two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Throws a counter punch there. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evander Holyfield. Move your head. Holyfield's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Not able to land the headshot. Tyson's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Good two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield.
Come on.
Losing this fight. Losing the case.
Start of round number 8 here. Mike Tyson's enjoying a slight lead on your scorecard, Teddy. Only a few rounds left. What advice do you typically give a fighter when you're in a close, tight fight like this and it's coming to the stretch run?
Pick up your concentration, you know, pick up not just the physical level, but the mental level. Pick it up because I remind them, in that other corner, they're telling them, hey, you're a little behind, you better get after him. So if you keep the same effort you were doing earlier, guess what? It's not going to be good enough because that guy is coming with a stronger effort.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Mike Tyson. And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab. Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. How about that? Another right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Mike Tyson's well off the mark that time. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Evander Holyfield. Solid hook upstairs. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Tyson's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
He gets off with a combination up top.
Come on.
Evander Holyfield's approach to these remaining rounds is going to be critical. I think you do, that he's trailing on the scorecards, but I also think that he's capable of turning things around.
Well, right now it's so close, it's going to come down to the inside, I believe. Whoever does not make those solid agreements, doesn't sign their name to the contract, you know, you get a little tired, gets a little tough, you put your hands behind the guy, you hope the guy grabs and he goes along with it. Whoever doesn't go along with that, whoever brings their hands back and throws those punches, those 2, those 3, those 4 extra punches, they're going to win the fight.
Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Good shot.
That is exactly exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mike Tyson. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Takes one. Now look at him. He does.
Come on!
Another big shot comes in. Perfectly executed combination. Mike Tyson's down. He's going to have to beat the count.
1, 2, 3.
So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. There's a straight right hand. Tyson's punch is far off the target. Wow!
Come on!
When you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch.
1, 2.
Come on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So many have called Mike Tyson a front runner in his career. Now he's got to be a comeback guy. Getting up after the knockdown. Can he survive? Oh,
Come on!
oh, that's a big shot. Tyson's hurt. He's down and
He ain't getting up after that shit.
Right now he's thinking about another line of employment. 4, 5,
Done, nigga. Undefeated on this shit.
7.
This is a tough spot for Iron Mike. He needs legs of steel. He needs a cold, steely disposition. But Iron Mike is going a little soft here after being knocked down. End of the round.
Come on.
So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in, that it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
Scores up top with a left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Tyson's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? Oh!
Get the fuck out of here.
Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Come on, GG's.
4, 5,
You gotta wear Tyson fucking bitch ass down.
8,
Fuck you, bitch.
10.
Fuck you, nigga. GG's.
That's it. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's
Look at
not
that.
gonna hear from
He was
those
winning all them
judges. He's
motherfucking
a
rounds.
knockout victim.
Look, he was winning all
So
them
here
rounds.
we are late in the
All
fight,
these
just
rounds.
coasting
Look what
along,
happened later on.
and then that happened.
Look what happened.
And that's exactly
He was
why,
winning all them
because
fucking
he was
rounds. Look at him
coasting
shit.
along. Everybody
Look.
was comfortable. Everybody
All
thought
those,
nothing
all
was going to
those.
happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this
Oh,
does
ass
happen.
on this shit.
Thanks
Nigga,
for being
GG's
with
in the
us,
chat. I'm
everybody.
Ghost, man. I gotta go make a run. I'll be back later.
Have yourself a